What's up YouTube, it's your boy Crafty here and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory. So yeah, in the last episode you saw we had our first 10 games. Now you're going to see the last 11 games. It was just in one file. So yeah, enjoy guys, but obviously before we get into the video, please stick a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button if you're new. All the extra subscribers are more than welcome to this community, and guys, don't forget, put your comments down in the comment section below. Let us know how you're getting on FUT Champs, what teams you're using for the upcoming and which ones you've used, what's your records, what's your favourite player. Comment down below guys, always get involved in the comments. It's nice to hear how you guys are getting on and the teams you're kind of using and facing and stuff, so please do that. So without further ado, let's get into it. We start against a team called Espresso Ghetto with a pretty basic 4-3-3-14 with Vardy up top. So yeah, nothing too special about this team, but this guy was really good, to be fair. Although things did start well for us, scoring an absolutely phenomenal goal here with Ben Arthur, it kind of went a little bit downhill from there. So yeah, this guy was really good. Mane just beasting Shaw off the ball there, just kind of come out of nowhere. For a regular Mane, I was quite surprised that happened. And it kind of just got a little bit worse from there. Vardy scoring one of the best first shot goals I've seen this year on FIFA, and it's Vardy. But you can see I'm getting pinned in a lot here. He was playing high pressure. A real bad pass there by Dele Alli, which lets him get in and score with Firmino. So that was really gutting. It was hard to take, and again, Dele Alli's passing is just not quite there. So if you don't put shadow card on him, stick a catalyst, it will really help. But we try and get back into the game, but we're 4-2 down. It's late on. Lacazette does score a beastly goal, but it just wasn't to be. So unfortunately, although you look at the stats there, arguably I was the better player, but he just finished his chances and I couldn't. So yeah, we're starting off with in gold 3, so we hit that quite early on. So we're 18 wins and we've got 10 games to go. So we're definitely on for gold 1, gold 2. Elite's pretty much out of the question, and we come up against a BC team here. He's got that 1-2 watch Pogba, which I would love to have on my side. Would really like to try Pogba. Still haven't tried him properly yet. So it'd be nice to get him, but his price is just ridiculous for what it is. So, but if things start well for us this time with Ben Arthur on the score sheet, but this guy was a good opponent, and unfortunately Pogba was the man for us. Gave him way too much space there. His long shots are deadly, and he smashes that one in, which is really unfortunate. Pogba again doing some work, and sets himself up. Bang, there's another goal. So yeah, it was kind of us versus Pogba really, but we tried to get back into the game. Dele Alli down the side here, slots into Lacazette, then into Kante, and then Martial puts that one in the back of the net to make it 2-2. And thankfully for us, we put a bit of pressure kind of halfway through the second half. Walcott here just taking his time, trying to pick out a pass, gets super lucky there. Nice little flick from Lacazette, and again getting super lucky for Martial to be able to tap that into an empty net. I was hoping we get a bit of luck on our side for a change, but it just wasn't to be. Should have just cleared my lines there. James just kind of dancing around. Walker plays into Pogba, and Pogba picking up a hat-trick. That should have been saved, if I'm honest, that goal. But again, it wasn't to be. But yeah, this game goes into extra time. Lacazette getting through there, and he doesn't miss those chances. And we go 4-3 to the good, and that's the way it finished, thankfully. So a nice victory there. So that puts us on 19 with 9 games to go. But you can see there, guys, I was the better player. I created way more chances. So I was the deserved victor. So yeah, 19 wins. We've got 9 games to go. Pushing for goal 1. There's still a long way to go. So we've got to win 6 out of our last 9. So yeah, it was still a big ask. I had a really bad patch in the middle. Just something wasn't working, and we lost a lot of games in the trot, and it was really frustrating. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen this weekend. Not really a fan of Bundesliga or La Liga players, so it's going to be so difficult this weekend. And I just don't hope I hope I don't undo all the hard work we've done so this month. You know, we're so close to hitting elite for the monthlies, and that's just going to be insane. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Go 1-0 down. Bailey gets in as some space in the box from a corner and scores. Walcott down the wing here, cutting it back and putting Dele Alli in. So we go 2-1 to the good. Walcott again down the wing here, really liking his short corners, just playing the ball about. Martial there slots it into Bailey, and Bailey scores 2 in a game. I mean, how often does he score anyway? But to score 2 tap-ins in a game, pretty chuffed with him. Maybe he knows we're thinking about getting rid of him, guys. Maybe he knows. So we go 20 wins, 8 games left. So we've got to win where we want to hit is goal 1. So we've got to win 6 out of 8 games. And come up against this team, and I was thinking, Jesus, give us a break. You know, we're going for goal 1. But again, we start really well. We go 1-0 up. Nice little goal there from Lacazette. But keeping this guy at bay was always going to be difficult with the team he had. He's a really good player as well. Pogba, the curse of Pogba, slots into Kante, his French teammate, and unfortunately we go 1-1. Martial plays into Lacazette here. Lacazette smashes the one through the keeper's legs into the back of the net, and we go 2-1 up. But unfortunately this guy plays a chip through ball over the top, and Son just had a burst of pace out of nowhere and taps that one in. And I was just so tempted to win this game, guys. I was literally throwing everything I could to it. Get a little bit lucky to be able to play Walcott in. And we do pick up the victory, which was awesome. So 3-2 up. We finished that one. And probably, look at the stats. We did deserve to win that game, man. Jesus. And then we hit goal 2. So goal 2 is like the minimum, absolute minimum for me. 21 games out of 40. That's winning every other game, basically. And then we come up against another pretty nice team. So yeah, we were kind of comfortable now. Pressure was off because at one stage I don't think I was even going to get gold this weekend. So yeah, to kind of counteract that, and we've got gold 2, and we just got to push on for goal 1 now. Unfortunately for us, it just wasn't our game. So he goes 2-0 up, and that's the way it finished. Just nothing was working in this game. It's so frustrating, but again, carved out just as many opportunities as he did, but just not clear-cut opportunities. It's so frustrating sometimes where you just can't get that, foot of space where you need just to put it in the back of the net. Coming up against a pretty bog-standard team here, so I was really hoping to pick up a victory. Martial, real nice goal that kind of took it, like as he was leaning away, and slots that one home. And we pick up the victory there. He rage quit for some reason after like 6 minutes. I mean, he was barely in the game, to be fair. So we're on 22 wins. We've got 5 games to go. We need to win 3 out of 5 to hit goal 1. We really need to hit goal 1, guys, to keep this goal 1 run going, basically. We need to get on that. So unfortunately, Smalling heads one home to put us 1-0 down in this game. This guy was a pretty good opponent, to be fair, but Martial going through here, slotting that one in the back of the net, and equaling up the score. Ben Arthur just running the show, really, from that cam spot. That's why I really like him. He does really dictate the way the game goes, and he's got that in his locker, guys. He can smash one home from 30 yards out quite easily. Dele Alli can do the same. Anything you can do, I can do better. His long shots are unreal. Really enjoyed Dele Alli going forwards. Going back, it's just a bit in the middle, really. He's quite good at going back and putting a tackle in. That bit in the middle of linking up the play, he's not the best, if I'm honest. And then coming up against an alright team, to be fair, nothing too special. I thought I was going to get a nice win. That informed Ericsson is just beastly, though. I hate coming up against him. He just seems to be really strong for some reason. Even though his card stats don't necessarily reflect it. He's got the old Bateson gamer tag up there, but it definitely wasn't Bateson, although he was potentially good enough to be Bateson. We go 2-0 down, so putting the pressure on ourselves here, but Martial seems to fly through everyone. The first shot should have gone in, really, but get lucky to put the second one home. I've gone out all attack to try and get into the game late on, and he's caught me on the counter and finishes me off. So yeah, just piling the pressure on now, guys. I hate doing that. You can see from the stats there very quickly that he was definitely the better player and deserved to win that game. So, GG to my opponent there. So we need 2 wins out of our last 3 games, and at this point, guys, I didn't think we were going to do it. I thought, goal 2 is where we're going to be, and I kind of, I felt happy enough with that. We could still be on for the elite for the monthlies. But yeah, so going on into this game here, get super lucky again. We had a little bit of luck on our side this weekend. Not throughout of it, but definitely in these last 10 games that we played. And we managed to get Walcott through, puts that one home and makes it 2-0. So that was pretty nice. So we get a win, and we're so close now to that goal one. And again, you can see, though the guy hogged possession, he was not the better player. So we did deserve to win that one. One win away, and we got 2 games to do it. And I come up against this team, I was like, oh, just give me a break, man. This team's absolutely insane. The only weak player in it is Stones. Don't know why he's got him there, unless he's a Stones fan. But yeah, if we start well, which was nice. Ben Arthur slotting that one home. We go 1-0 up. Ben Arthur again dictating the play. Finds Lacazette, who puts it into Martial. Martial bumping off the defender there with his strength. And again, being acute, not trying to go for goal there and just slotting that one across. So we go 2-0 up. And it gets better for us from there, really. Ben Arthur with a lev across the body shot. And we go 3-0 up. This guy rage quits. And I praise the Lord. I tell you guys, hitting goal 1 again. So happy with a game to spare as well. So pressure's off. You know, I didn't care at this point. It was late on Sunday. I was happy. I was content. We hit goal 1 again. And it was so good to hit goal 1. Honestly, I can't tell you guys how it is. Every kind of couple of weeks we're improving. We're going up. You know, we started off at goal 3. Now we're hitting goal. Then we hit goal 2. Now we're hitting goal 1. We come really close to elite last weekend. Not last weekend, but the weekend before, and we got robbed at the beginning of FIFA, so we're so close to hitting that elite. I can't tell you guys how close we are. We're a few players and a decent team away from elite, and that's incredible. You know, elite, you're talking about the best 5,000 players in the world, something like that. You know, and that's incredible that we can even think about putting ourselves in that bracket. So yeah, once we can get our team where it needs to be, that's what you know, team isn't everything, guys, and we've explained this, we've gone through it, but it will edge you the odd game here and there, and that's how close we are from hitting elite. And if we can hit elite every week, this account's going to go somewhere special. So I can't wait to see where this account does go, and I'll be playing as much FUT Champions as I can to get us there. So we finished on goal 1, guys. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. So yeah, really happy. Done something a little bit different in this video, guys. So I tried to put some of the gameplay sound in, so you got a bit of noise in the background, and then in between we've got some music. So again, you've just got some noise going on. So hopefully you've enjoyed it this way. If you haven't and you don't like it and you just prefer me talking over it, let me know down below in the comment section, and obviously I can change that for the next vids. But yeah, I think it's just nice to have something in the background all the time, because the videos can feel a bit flat, especially when I'm a little bit tired myself and I'm a bit maybe monotone more than usual. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Guys, I said to you in the last episode that we sold basically a shit ton of players. We just went through, we had all these players and we just never end up using them, and we use them for squad builders when they actually go for some decent money. And we never get anything back other than some other players that don't really sell either. So I thought I'd just let me sell everything. Obviously I sold Walcott. Walker's had an upgrade, so we're going to get the upgraded Walker. Walcott we sold because obviously we needed some coins for this Bundesliga, La Liga weekend. So I just sold loads of players basically. I think I ended up selling about 100,000 worth that we just had in the club. I didn't sell the gold rares, only the ones that were kind of worth something at the time. So I've kept quite a few of them in the squad, basically for squad building challenges in the future. We sold Kante as well. Kante's had an upgrade. His price has gone down dramatically. So yeah, basically we're going to pick up that Kante potentially. Although with the Liga we might go with the Alba, Boateng, Vidal, because Boateng's price is going to plummet after this weekend, because everyone's going to just be flogging him off. So I think we're going to pick up Boateng. Unfortunately, you'll see we had to pick up some players that again were expensive who didn't want to. But that is the plan, guys. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully we have enough points to be able to do it all, but I should imagine Boateng's price is just going to plummet on Sunday with everyone shipping him out. He's gone up like 30k, as has Royce, as has Vidal, as has all the decent players in the Bundesliga, and I should imagine La Liga also. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you kind of everything I sold really, and I really dug deep. I even went into the bronzes, the chemistry styles. I kept kind of one of everything that was worthwhile, sold anything else that sold. You know, there's, as much as it is handy having all these players here sat there worth something at some stage, while they're worth something now, I may as well just sell them and get the coins and use the coins to get this team, you know, just edged up so we can hit that elite. Oh God, I can't wait till we hit elite for the, you know, for the week, for CHAMPS, man. It's going to be insane. But that's all we got time for today, guys. So until next time, you guys take care. Peace.